Welcome back to the rebuild series, part 2 of episode 2. So we're still putting the P-51D together. It's got a few pieces now, and hopefully this one's going to be a short episode. And at the end you'll get to see what it looks like. So jump on board. Please remember to, if you like it, subscribe. And if you do like it, click the like button. Much appreciated. Let's get into it, eh? We have covers in and on, legs working, massive. I should have a go at doing that tail wheel just to keep myself amused, and we'll fix. So I've got the super glue open. Put that on, put that there, down there. We have it. We have liquid in. No, you don't. Where are you? Come here. And there you go, I just found out the tail wheel pops in and out. This could be a great effect, but the only trouble is the doors have got to close too. And they don't. Right, let's leave it at that. That's a win. It's sort of on. I've given top and bottom a gloss coat, and it should be fairly dry. So I'm going to give it a wash with Florey's Grime, Weathering Wash Grime. I've given it a bit of a stir and everything, so we'll go to town and see what happens. Nope. Not Don't know, I didn't like it last time. I'm not feeling the love out of it anyway. So give it a good wash, that's what it says, and that's who they say, and that's what they do. Okay, keep it still, keep it steady. Put it over there, clean up the mess. And I got some of this board. I ordered some because I have to create some new panels. And I'm hoping I bought checked it, measured it once, measured it twice, sent away. And let's see what thickness this is supposed to be. One 1.07, 1.02, so that's about a mil. Now which board do I get to use? Not that one. The other one. Right. That's a mil thick, that's a mil thick. So I've got to create another one of those. And you can see it's got some little rivets, but they're raised on that side, and a recessed area there all the way around, which I probably can scribe out of some sort. But there's the challenge. I need one because it's missing one. We have to make one. Go start in the corner and work our way in. Back to that one. Right. How are we doing? Oh yes, we've made an impression on this side. Good. Beautiful. Good start. Now, how to unscribe those sections. Rule 1, you know if you do it, you're going to cut yourself. Ripper. One end. Okay. Now the hard one. Or should I? Should I file it? Or should I burr it? That could be an idea. I've got the line, all I got to do is just ground it out. That's got finger saving possibilities there. Might have something, let's have a look. Never played with this, so playing the ever learning game, doing rebuilds. Hopefully that goes through that hole. It doesn't belong there. Yes it does. That goes on That goes on there to keep it tight. That screws back on there. Tighten that up. Which is going to be easier to drag that along? Yeah, probably. Okay, I have managed to build that, which is a spread. So got the plastic and got that put in. Now I have one of these and I've lost the other one and I don't know where it went. It's not a hard piece to lose, but it's gone. So I've managed to build a replacement, and it fits fairly well. I even incorporated, come on, you can do it, incorporated the little pieces there, which is the same as that, and I've got, this is raised rivets, so I can't do raised rivets, so I've riveted down. Oh well, can't get it perfect, but it fits perfectly. The only thing I haven't done is the other side, and I'm dubious about my abilities to do that, but I'm going to have a go and see what I can do. So the idea is to get it to look like that at least. If not, I'm not going to do it, and it fits on to the wing quite well, and I'll fits onto the wing quite well, so we'll go with it. But that, don't know how I lost one of them. Okay, where we're up to and where we're at. I did a flurry wash of grime all over this after I'd spray painted with gloss coat, and it didn't stick to anything, so I wiped it all off. Left some on the wheels though, and the landing gear, and it looks good. It looks mucky, murky. I'll keep that on. After that I did an oil wash and popped it in to one of the panel lines that it does have, which is not too much when you consider it. And by doing so, we did that, but it wouldn't stick to the rivets because all these rivets are sticking up and not sticking in, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to do it all. Did oil wash in the landing gear area there, so that's come up pretty good. I've also made a new piece to match the other, so I'm impressed and pleased with that. So that's a good start in the right direction of getting it back to square, back to what it was. So panel lines did alright with panel lines. It's not too bad. It's the best it's going to be considering what it is and how it's done. The other thing was I did the flurry wash across the gear in there, the comms package, and that looked quite good. Just giving a bit of grime, a bit of dust and that sort of stuff, so it's amazing. There's the lid that'll go on. That's cool. One thing I noticed on some of the P-51s I've been looking at, they have a small knob on the back of the thing, and this has got a very small, yes, this one has little knob there which the antenna wire will connect to from the tail fin there, and then run it in. So I don't know how I'm going to mount that in its thing. Also, I've got to build a little arched piece for there. The one that I had there, I pulled it out and wanted to drill holes to make it look like it should be, and it was that old. The plastic was brittle, it just disintegrated in the drill bit, so I went the way of the dodo. Received in the mail today seat belts with P-51D Mustang, and I got the belts, transparency for the floor. I've already got in there anyway. I painted it and it looks, I even forgot that I'd done it because it says so, so that's done. Got the photo etching and a dinghy. Now this particular one I think is European theatre, and I don't think they carried a dinghy because they weren't flying over the water apart from the channel that much. So I'll keep that, set it aside, and probably give it to the P-38, which is Pacific Theatre, and that'll look appropriate there. So that's that. So instructions on the back on how to put it all together, which is all good, and we'll have some fun with that, put it in, and when I've got it done I'll show you the finished results. And at the moment it's just a blank seat in there. So that's what we're doing, that's where we're up to. That's pretty good. I'm a bit disappointed that the flurry wash didn't work, but obviously doesn't stick to gloss. As I mentioned about the grime, a lot of flurry's wash that I put in, yeah, put that on the radio instruments, so that's going to stay. And I did seat belts. What a mammoth task those things are. But they are in, they are there, and I'm not going to ask for somebody to do a test belt. Have a new engine propeller pin, so that's there, and we'll work to blade going on. So she's about due for a spray. The tanks are there, they're right, the bloke's not going in. My new piece that I have to silver out and put a wash on, that there, the wheels, can I get Got the wash on the wheels, they look really good, especially this one over here, it's looking good. So, time to put the matte spray on, button this whole thing down and call it done. Even got some staining down the sides for the engine. It's almost done. Fuck me that bad. Well, it's restored or rebuilt. So, yep, got it all together. And do a little bit of a walk around the front of it. You got the fuel tanks, drop tanks back on. All that nice dirty stuff underneath. She's been given a matte coat. All the way around she's under. The aerial pinged in to there. You got the seat belts, as I said, on. The little bump start on the for the head to knock your head on there. And looking at from the rear, we've got the new covers for the rear wheel. Coming up, exhaust stains. So that's the replacement cover for the guns versus the one that I still had. So that's looking good. And then back in the cockpit. Yeah, that looks alright. Let's see if I can get a closer in look on that. No, it's about as good as you're going to get. There's that. And that's it. So thanks for having the go through with me. More work in rebuilding one and restoring one, I think, than actually building one. But that's the way it goes. Thanks for watching. And again, I will put in some snapshots like that to show you how she turned out.